After 14 years of a brutal civil war, peace finally seemed within reach for Syria following Bashar al-Assad's fall to rebel militias. Yet, just 3 months later, over 4 days in early March, violence erupted once again. Graphic footage of civilian deaths circulated online, alongside allegations of sectarian attacks on the minority Alawite community by the same army that toppled the former dictator. More than 1,500 people died in the worst violence since the civil war began in 2011. The Guardian has verified and analyzed footage that emerged from Syria over this period to get a clearer picture of what happened over those 4 days. On the 6th of March 2025, Assad loyalists launched surprise attacks on government forces across northwest Syria. Clashes between the two sides ensued that day. Footage from Homs showed heavy fighting involving Assad-linked militants, and violent gunfights erupted on the Aleppo-Latakia highway, overwhelming and surprising security forces. Hundreds of state security forces and civilians were killed. The fighting escalated as the government issued a call for reinforcements on the evening of March 6th, which was widely repeated on social media and in mosques across the country. That same evening, huge convoys of Syrian forces and armed civilians began moving into the coastal region where the Alawite population lives. Backed by militias loosely linked to the new government, security forces began to fight the Assad loyalists and push them back from Syria's coast on the second day of fighting. As armed groups moved into Alawite villages, videos of mass civilian killings began to emerge. This footage shows more than a dozen bodies lying on the roadside in the village of al-Shir, Latakia. Videos surfaced from other Alawite villages showing similar scenes, multiple bodies with civilian clothing left lying in the streets. The Guardian is unable to verify the specific timing of these killings. The new Syrian leadership is mainly Sunni Muslim, but Syria has many religious and ethnic minorities. The Alawites, historically linked to Shia Islam, share the same sect as the Assad family. Under Assad, many Alawites had privileged positions in government, though many were not a part of the regime. Because of this, Sunnis often linked Alawites to Assad's dictatorship. Several videos verified by The Guardian showed mobs and armed individuals shouting anti-Alawite slogans. Other videos showed militants directly stating that killings targeted Alawites. This video, taken from a house in al-Snowbar, shows a militant saying ethnic cleansing as bodies lie on the ground outside. Another distressing video shows militants taunting a mother after killing her adult children. Footage released on the 10th of March showed refrigerated containers outside of a hospital in Tartus. The person who filmed it said hospital fridges were no longer sufficient for the body. Rights groups have described these killings as sectarian, and these attacks have left Syria in an unstable position. Many of these killings were committed by militias and foreign fighters close to the new regime. It's unclear if Ahmed al-Shara, Syria's new leader, will risk confronting the same militias that brought him to power. But the new government has recently announced the arrest of some fighters seen committing violence against civilians, and it has created an investigative committee. It is unclear whether those who did not commit crimes on camera will face accountability. For Alawites and other religious minorities, the attacks have led to fears of deeper violence as Syria continues to recover from its long and devastating civil war.